Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Dawn Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
Hi, my name is Samantha Sullivan, and today I'm going to be talking to you about pit bulls in a presentation entitled Pit Bulls, the Misunderstood Breed. So first, I'd like for you to imagine that you're walking down the street when you see another dog owner coming your way with a pit bull on a leash. Unfortunately, pictures such as a pit bull foaming at the mouth or lunging at other people might come to mind due to the unpopular opinion that pit bulls are aggressive. But this is not true. I'm an avid dog lover and a pit bull owner, as you can tell by my t-shirt that says "Dog people are my kind of people," as well as my two pit bulls, which I have here with me today. This one is Rosie, and the one over here is Athena. So I'm a huge supporter of the movement trying to disprove the idea that pit bulls are vicious dogs and that should be banned from dog parks, hotels, homes, anything like that, and so much more. Today I'm going to give you a few facts about pit bulls, starting out with which is actually the most aggressive dog breed. Then we're going to talk about pit bull laws and the implications those laws might have on the breed and their owners, and how to make a difference in this breed's life. Pit bulls have been painted as a vicious and horrible dog breed through false misconceptions and bad publicity, specifically through movies. However, when faced with the facts about pit bulls and when face to face with this misunderstood breed, people are likely to change their beliefs and give the dogs a chance that may end up saving these dogs' lives. So pit bulls are immediately thought of as an aggressive dog, but this is very wrong. If you look at facts and statistics, the most aggressive dog breed is actually the Chihuahua. Within a study that was compiled of multiple studies brought together, dog aggression was based on a few factors: dangerous behavior directed towards another individual, including other animals, and it also included barking, biting, lunging, and snarling. Second in this study was the Dachshund, otherwise known as the wiener dog, and third was the Chow Chow, and pit bulls came in ninth on this list. Chihuahua dog bites are also the most common type of dog bite in the world. I'm not trying to diss Chihuahuas at all, but there's a lot of laws in regards to pit bulls that can affect their life as well as their owners, and they're not even the most aggressive dog breed. So one must ask, where are the Chihuahua bans? So, pit bull bans are hard for owners as well as pit bulls, which ultimately can lead to high shelter rates as well as high euthanasia rates among pit bulls. There are laws all over the world not allowing pit bulls to go to certain homes, certain apartments, certain dog parks, even recently certain pet stores pit bulls aren't allowed in. This makes it hard for the owners, as I said, which ultimately can lead to the dogs being turned over to shelters because ultimately what it comes down to, people have to have houses before they can have dogs. Pit bulls and pit bull mixes average about 33% of shelter intakes nationally. But in large cities, these numbers are even higher and can be as high as about 40 to 65% as the intake. About 75% of municipal shelters euthanize pit bulls immediately upon intake, not even giving them a chance to be adopted just because of their breed. This does not happen for any other dog breed besides pit bulls. Lastly, overcrowding leads to pit bulls being the first to go. If a shelter becomes too full, they know the possibility of pit bulls being adopted is very low, so they'd rather just get rid of them from the get-go than having to wait and waste resources. Now, I know you're sitting here thinking, well, what can I do to make a difference in this? And there's a few steps you can do. You can volunteer, you can adopt, or you can speak out. You can volunteer and adopt to make a bond with a pit bull. Volunteering, such as going to shelters or going to events that benefit pit bulls, can be very beneficial. If you have the time and resources, adopting is an even better idea. But we all know not everybody has room or space for a pit bull. But the number one thing and the easiest thing you can possibly do is you can speak out and start a conversation about these dogs. The more we speak, the bigger impact we're going to have. Once you start speaking to your family and your friends, government's going to eventually take notice, and then we're going to be able to make a difference in these dogs' lives. The biggest thing anybody can do is just giving them a chance. Just giving this dog breed a chance to open your heart and speak to you. I used to not be a big dog fan as I was afraid that I would get bit or something like that, but I can honestly say out of all the dogs I have, my two pit bulls are a lot sweeter than my Yorkie. So, In conclusion to this presentation, today we discussed aggression, laws affecting the pit bulls and the owners that they go through, and what we can do to help. I'm an avid dog lover, like I said, and the owner of 2 of these beautiful creatures, and they're near and dear to my heart. Love and time equals a great dog. It doesn't happen immediately, but it also doesn't mean that dogs start out bad. We can get there if we do the right steps. We're beginning to see changes around the world, such as service dogs being implemented as pit bulls. Even on police forces, we've seen recently on the news, pit bulls have been that type of dog, as well as some of the bans across states being dropped, but we still have a lot of work to do. So I challenge you today to adopt or volunteer if you can, but most importantly, I encourage you to speak out for the voices of these dogs that can't speak for themselves. Our voices can be life or death in these situations for these dogs, and they're definitely worth our voice. Thank you so much. Is that good?